Happy 30th birthday, babe! Nia shouted over the blaring music, handing me a small fishbowl as our other girls cheered. Yes, sis! I screamed, taking the concoction. What's in it? She shrugged. The bartender said it's his specialty and to make sure you don't drive anywhere after you drink it. Challenge accepted. I sipped, and the flavors that touched my palate were fruity and delicious. Reclaiming the straw with my lips, I gulped that beverage down, thinking that the bartender seriously needed to learn how to make stronger drinks. While it was the best tasting mixed concoction I'd had, it lacked the powerful punch of alcohol. Earl, did you drink that entire fishbowl in one swig? Nia asked, as we danced while she looked on in amazement at my empty bowl. That drink was weak. You should get your money back. She grabbed the glass and placed it on the bar as I turned back to the crowd to dance some more. The music turned up at least 10 notches in the middle of slow grinding on one of my friends. I could have sworn everyone swarmed around me, and as another twerk song came on, I dropped down, busting it wide open on the dance floor. All kinds of men were slinging bills at me as I scooped them up and clipped them to the remaining cash pinned to my birthday button. When I finished putting on my performance, I saw a face staring and grinning at me that I hadn't seen in 2 years. Nigel. As much as I hated the sight of his face, he looked good. I'm lying, he was fine as hell. His rippling muscles bulged through the silk button-down, and he'd grown a goatee, making his deep chocolate tone appear even more godlike. I wouldn't dare look farther down than his chest. And shit, I didn't have to. Whether desired or undesired, his effect on me was potent from the current visual alone. If I could describe Nigel in one word, it'd simply be divine. His mesmerizing eyes drew me in like a snake charmer, and as I sexily walked toward him, he seemed to move my way simultaneously, the laws of attraction connecting us like an invisible magnetic force field. When we met in front of each other, I fell into him, placing my hands on his sexy pecs. Hey, you, I cooed. Angela Richards. He stretched out my name, his sexy African accent on full display as he stood there looking like M'Baku, instantly making me want to indoctrinate myself into the Jabari tribe. Hashtag Wakanda forever and ever. It's good to see you, baby. Happy birthday. My hands patted the rippling muscles of his broad chest before I walked my fingertips up to the base of his neck. Aw, you remembered little me's birthday? His 1,000-watt smile was on full display as he nodded. How could I ever forget? I've only been knowing it now for nearly 20 years. Even if I didn't, I think the birthday button and birthday queen sash would be a dead giveaway. I giggled, and my forehead dropped onto his chest. You're so funny, Nigel. I've always loved that about you. And you're drunk. Pouting, I wagged my finger. Not drunk. Tipsy. Just un poquito, I said, squeezing my index and thumb together before I stumbled in my clear block heels, causing us to fall against the wall. Yeah, it's time for you to go home. Listen, I'll take you. Aw, you're so sweet. I came with my friends, though. When I tried to swing around to look for them, I almost lost my balance again. Yeah, you're done here, he said as he slowly guided me back toward Nia. Once we reached her, he whispered something to her. Nia gazed at me in protest. I don't think so, Nigel. We came together, we leave together. Nigel's face contorted. I'm perfectly capable of escorting Angela to her house. Nia rolled her neck and her eyes. And I don't trust you. It's not like you did a great job protecting my girl in the past. By the way, how's Letitia? Go screw yourself, Nia, Nigel spat. Nah, that's what you were doing with Letitia. I got my girl. She tried to muscle me.